Hi, my name is Tanerau, and today I'll be telling you about my job, which is working as as a dual ticketed scaffolder rigger, working in the mining industry. Currently working, been working in the mining industry since early 2013. Now my first mining job was actually just as a scaffolder. I learned how to rig later on. Hence the reason I'm now dual ticketed. All I had to do was obviously a lot of tickets, a lot of courses, working at heights, confined space, etc. Some of the ones that you can probably, some of the courses you can do to enhance your CV will be things like forklift, EWP, and some of the other smaller courses that you can add to your tickets, like BOSIT, if you want to go work offshore. So at the moment, I'm on a shutdown here in Darwin. I'm going to be up here for the next few months. So I'm based up here in the Northern Territory. Our roster, it's for an 8-week shutdown, but our roster is actually 6-1, which is 6 days on, 1 day off. There are different rosters that you can get in the mining industries, 2-in-1, 2-in-2, which is basically 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 1 week off, and 3-in-1 or 4-in-1. There is also just the shutdown roster, which is just for the period of the actual shutdown itself. The licenses and qualifications, like I said, we're high risk license, so the scaffolding and rigging job is classified as high risk jobs. So you do need to be licensed to undertake both activities, which you can do at any of the training courses. Just when you go online, just Google them, see what it's like. Ask around. Some people might have some recommendation about different courses, the pros and cons to all of the ones that are out there. Some facilities actually offer the possibility of paying the course off. So do shop around. Probably easier just to go the one that's nearest to you. Location is, if it's, just to look for one that's easier for you to get to. You're going to be there for a whole week, maybe 2, depending on what courses you're doing and how they run it. So location is just the best way to go about looking for the course. And of course, the prices do vary. Typical day for work for me, excuse me, involves, so we have to be catching the bus from camp, which obviously means an earlier start, because most days do run from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and vice versa for night shift, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. But of course your day starts a lot earlier than that, so you have to get up, get your shower, get dressed and go and grab your crib, go and have breakfast, and then depending on how long it takes for the buses or your transportation to get to site and what you may need to do on site before the day even starts varies. So your day, even though they say 12-hour days, it can actually be up to over 13 hours if you incorporate all that stuff into it. So the day normally starts at 6 o'clock AM or PM, with what they call the start of shift meeting, and it's basically where they just run over what's any issues or notices from the day before, and go into what's expected on that upcoming shift. Any notices might be changes in weather, changes in job, changes in personnel. So you can go on to the go along to the meeting with everybody else and see what's what, basically. What else? So your crib times, normally you get allocated set smoker times. So generally it's about 4 hours after. So if you start at 6, you're probably looking at 10 to 10:30 smoker, with your lunch being around about 1:30 to 2 o'clock for another half an hour. And of course at the end of the shift you have another meeting, make sure that everything that needs to be done for that day has been done, and if any issues arose from that day or you need to know about anything, any changes, from the day, or need to hand over anything over to the next shift, that's the best chance to do it, to hand over to the supervisor, who will then hand over to their back-to-back supervisor. And also any updates on the following shift. There may be different transportation requirements or job changes, or maybe just your fly-out day. So you may need to know all about those details when you come back in towards the end of the shift. And then, so yeah. Best things about the job. Well, there are cons and pros to the job. One of the cons is you will miss out on a lot of things. Birthdays, events of any sort, because you're away. One of the best things is the people that you're working with, and the allocation of time off. Shift work's not for everyone, so if this is a job that you do want to do, working in the FIFO industry, iron ore, oil and gas, gold and copper, whatever it is, you're still away from your friends and family, you're away from normal life during that period of time, so it's not a lifestyle for everyone. It can be a very enjoyable lifestyle, but it depends on the makeup of the individual. So if you are going to get into this industry, make sure it's for you. And the only way you can do that is by getting into it. Any tips or hints I can give you is basically, don't be afraid to ask questions. And don't be afraid to tell people the truth. If you're new, tell people that, hey, I'm new around here. Would you mind showing me or telling me or pointing me in the right direction? They'll appreciate your honesty. I've come across a lot of people that have lied about their expertise or their experience, and it's a lot harder to gain people's trust if they find out, and they do find out very easily that, okay, maybe this person isn't as experienced as they're telling me they are. So just be honest and just ask questions, and don't be afraid to put your hand up and go, look, I don't know what's happening here. Can you tell me, or can you point me in the right direction to tell me who I should go talk to about this? It is a dangerous industry. People can die. So just take care of what you're doing and the impact that you can have on others. And just be aware of your surroundings, particularly those things above you. Not trying to scare you off, but it is what it is. It is a dangerous, like I said, it is a dangerous industry, and you need to be wary of your surroundings and what you're getting yourself into, and make sure the paperwork's done. It's very easy to become blasé about doing the administration side of it, but it's very important, and there are reasons why they do have this, all the paperwork, all the documentations, all the details that you need to fill out. Make sure that you look over it, so that you know that you're safe, and that you'll make sure that you're making it safe for others. So yeah. Aside from that, there's lots of different variations within FIFO. I listed some of the different types of industries, oil and gas and iron ore, for example. But you can work onshore or offshore. There are shutdowns. There are maintenance. You can have rosters. So you can tailor your requirements for your job to suit your lifestyle. So even though you are away for a lot, you can be at home for a long period of time if you're willing to put in the work. If you're willing to do the hard work to save a lot of money, save your money. It's very easy to start making a lot of money and start spending it on things that don't really matter. So save your money, spend it wisely, and enjoy your time off, and enjoy the spoils, the rewards of working so hard. You are away from a lot of your loved ones a lot of the time, so enjoy your time at home with them.